Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Darius, and I am the one who runs Sugarless Crystals. Now, I've been MIA for quite some time now, but I have a perfectly good explanation for all of this now. To be honest with you guys, 2021 was a very bittersweet year for me. To get things off, I'm going to show you a clip right now. This is one of my most popular videos, my mother's cabbage lasagna. At the end of the video, I mentioned how, she said she had been sick. Well, at the end of the video, we found out that she had breast cancer. One of the reasons why I put YouTube on hold and a lot of other things was because I was helping her with a lot of different things. Not to mention my website, and I just didn't have enough time to juggle YouTube as well. Well, this past November, my mother died. Hold on a second. I've been trying to live with that. I'm moving on as time goes, and I don't want to make it as if, I'm some special character or whatever, because, we all lose our parents, and I have some older followers that have already been through it before. But this is just something that happened in my life that, I'm trying to deal with. She passed on November 9th, and come Thanksgiving, the day after Thanksgiving, I ended up in the hospital. I had severe stomach cramps. Like, I swear to God, I just knew I was going out of here. I mean, I was in pain so bad. Fast forward, my stomach was messed up for a long time, and I was just, to be honest, it got to a point where I was just afraid to eat. And so it came, I was diagnosed with stomach inflammation, to later on for me to take a H. pylori test. Come to find out that I was positive in that particular bacteria as well. Now, things are much better now. And as you can see, in the midst of all this, I moved into my new place. Yes, I have a legit looking kitchen now. Like, man, it's been a very bittersweet year. I lost quite a few people, and from looking at Instagram stories or just Instagram posts and my Facebook stories, so many other people did as well. I posted on my Instagram, a friend of mine, long before Sugarless Crystals started, I may have mentioned to you guys that there was a point that I was homeless. And I had a friend, and he brought me into his house, and he gave me somewhere to stay. And it's crazy because I didn't really have money, so what I would do was, for him and his son's mother, I would cook for them. Well, he was actually murdered right before my mother passed. Something that I've done when I started Sugarless Crystals was I became very selfish, and I pushed a lot of my friends to the side, and I just wasn't the best person, because all I wanted to do was focus on building Sugarless Crystals, building my website, and I became very selfish, and I was just like, well, I'll rebuild all these relationships later, and some of those relationships won't get a chance to be rebuilt. It's interesting. It's been a life lesson because the world didn't wait on me. I'm now full-time in Sugarless Crystals, or working for myself rather. So, that's a bonus that came from last year. Something that I want to update you guys. Am I still doing keto? Yes and no. I've actually brought a lot of carbs back into my life. Mainly fruits. I'm eating, if you guys follow Dr. Paul Saladino, I'm eating more of an animal-based diet now. Now, I'm still very low carb on most days. If you guys also can't tell, throughout all of this, I gained about 20 pounds. I had to refine myself and get back into my groove of things. Saying getting back into my groove actually is not necessarily that, because I'm living in this world, without a mother now. I had a moment when I went to the hospital because the lady asked me, she said, well, we don't have any down for your emergency contact. Who could I speak to? who could I call? And without thinking, I thought, well, my mother, and I was like, I didn't have one, and all I could think was I don't have anybody to depend on anymore. And to be honest, it brought me to tears. I know the nurse had no idea, like, what the heck is wrong with this dude, I just asked him to have emergency contact. But, I kind of had something going on in my life at the time. I am taking Sugarless Crystals to other platforms. I'm focusing more on Instagram. I'm continuing to focus on my website, and I am now also moving to TikTok. I'm about 80 to 85% sure this will be my last year on YouTube. To be more of the entertaining side versus just the informational side when it comes to keto, I think TikTok is probably where I need to be instead of YouTube. Now, that doesn't mean I'm shutting my channel down. What it does mean is I won't visually be here. I'll continue to post videos, of course, and I'll continue to post recipe videos and things like that, but you won't physically see me. Now, what I may do is to optimize my TikTok videos, I may use YouTube Reels, and in that case, you will see me. Until the next video, you guys, I just wanted to get this, this I'm back out of the way and fill you guys in about what's been going on. So that's it. I will see you next time, hopefully next week. I'm thinking about at least 2 videos a week. I don't know. Thinking. And while I'm mentioning a sickness, the potential, without saying the word, the thing that's going around right now that everyone is in hysteria about, yeah, I wind up catching that in September. Now, my case wasn't bad, but a day before my symptoms disappeared, I lost my taste and smell. For what I do for a living, my taste and smell are very, very important. Like, I was so stressed out, man. Oh my God, I was like, what am I gonna do? But of course, I kept working because I could figure things out, And I had people, I had taste testers. So, but it's something about being able to taste it myself that was important.